And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. Today's a nice 5v3. And before we get started, if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays, there are links at the bottom of your screen and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, and Stream donation link in the description below. But if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, click the bell for notifications, and you can leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. With that, let's get into the replay. So today's replay comes from MSQ2, he's one of the defenders. He's commanding the realm of Rune. So we have some Varag mercenary riders here, 2 units actually, some Camul's Dragon Knights, and so his plan is to obviously use his cab to sort of weaken the enemy and you just harass them before they arrive and assault the main city. The rest of his forces, of course, are gearing up to defend the city. We have some Dragon's Breath crossbows, some Camul's Shadow bows, some Camul's Chosen, Camul's Shadow Guard, 2 units I believe, 2 units of Loc Narim as well, 2 units of Loc Sauron. We also have some Eastron crossbowmen armoured up all the way. I've never seen this before, but you can now do this. This is what all the Loc Gamprim looks like when actually this is how the Loc Gamprim normally look like. Now before, Eastron crossbows can only have a 1 upgrade, and that was the silver helms with their standard cloth body, no armour. But now, as you can see, Rune's been upgraded all the way. You can upgrade your crossbows all the way. That looks really sick. Very cool. Next we have some, it looks like we got 3 units of armoured up Eastron crossbows. I wonder if that costs 100 coin to do that. I'm going to guess that. I did not know that. That's very nice. It's a new addition with the cold fix, I bet. Next we have 2 units of Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, some Loc Sauron, and some Loc Flagrim. A lot of money would have been put into those crossbows for sure. And over here we have a Dragon's Breath cannon with the general being in this unit. Very odd place for a general. I don't know if you could armour up the Dragon's Breath cannon crew, because they didn't look like that before. I'll check up on that. Alright, this city obviously belongs to Sauron, but we have Imladris defending it, which is commanded by Lemo. We have some Eldain Swordmasters, some Gwaithai Adunein, and some Gwaithai Marine Dane. And these Marine Dane are armoured up. You can tell they're armoured up because they have a silver helm on top, which makes them look far better than the standard model, in my opinion. And I know Dustin will be pleased to see Imladris. He worships Imladris. Dustin's a familiar face on my live streams. Next we have 2 units of Imladris Sentries. We have some Imladris Guardians, 3 units armoured up, and Swords of Rivendell. I always reference Dustin when I see Imladris because he always carries on about it. Next we have Norrentino Warriors, Archers of Rivendell, and to make that 2 units of Archers of Rivendell. So these guys here are not armoured up. Next we have more Lamo units. We have some Norrentino Warriors. Coming to the final defender, I would think. It looks like we have some Elven units here that are actually hidden at the moment. Eldain Lancers and possibly some Gwaithai Rochador or Brunner Riders. I think we'll find out what they are. We'll find out who they are later. Oh yes, we have the Riders of Brunnen over here. Okay, so there's 2 units there, so it could be a Gwaithai Rochador unit. We'll check back in on that. And the final defender is Numenor, my Lord Welcome. Next we have some Belagar Archers, some Adunein Shadowbows, Seafarers and Indomos, which is still a Javelin unit. I touched on that confusion before because we saw Numenor but I didn't see any Javelin fire originally. But yes, they are still a Javelin unit. And he's got 3 units of them there. We have some Numenorean Steel Bows. Some of the Numenorean units did have their names changed in the cold fix. We have some Narrow Royal Guard, Narrow Sentinels, some Numenorean Shield Guard, make that maybe 3 units, some Belagar Footmen, and some Numenorean Court, some Royal Legion of Amenos, Pharazim Swordmasters, and more Numenorean Court, maybe 3 or 4 units there. Let's wait and see. Moving on to the first of 5 attacking armies. We have Zombie Bunny. I think I've seen his name before, it's pretty good. We have some Temple Guard here, some Temple Executioners armoured up, some Olag High. We have some Orc Morders, Sauron's Will, love these guys, 2 units. We have the Black Guard of Barad-dûr, very vital unit in any siege. Next we have some Orc Javelins, a couple units of them here, and some Orc Archers, also a couple units. And we also have some orc maulers back there. And some orc foe out front to act as a meat shield, one would assume. Okay, and next attacker is Cardolin, one of my YTK 86, well-known veteran of Reforged. We have some Adunein captains here, some Minhirith men-at-arms, looks to be 3 units of them here in this line. Yeah, we have some mercenary guildsmen, 2 units, some Wardens of Turn Gothad, some Heathguard of Unmansur. These guys are armor piercing, I believe. We have some Minhirith spearmen, some Minhirith sharpshooters, 2 units, and some Mantarum gatekeepers. Cardolin's very famous for its crossbow contingent, so whenever you play Cardin, make sure you bring some crossbows. Probably be the key to your victory. Next we have some Greenway Garrison footmen, looks to be 2 units there. Some Greenway Garrison spearmen, we've got 3 units there. And we come to the next attacker, right next to him. I love how these guys have just sort of stacked their armies side by side, makes it so easy to call out when less time manoeuvring around. Next we have some Wardens of the North here. And we have Adunein by the Trumpster. Next we have some Wardens of the North, Adunein pikemen, armoured up, looks to be 2 units there. Some Adunein men-at-arms, armoured up all the way, looks to be 3 or 4 or 5 units of them, a lot of men-at-arms. We have some Everton spearmen, some, I don't know if they're invisible or not, I just can't see them. A little bit weird, should be able to see them. We have some Adunein marksmen, 2 units, I believe. Yeah, hard to say. 2 or 3 units. And we have some Adunein Rangers, a Trebuchet, and some Forest Aryan Knights. Looks to be 2 units of them here. Okay, our 4th attacker is Lothlorien, can by Froggy, the mightiest frog in Middle Earth. We have Woodland Protectors. Their name's changed now again, they used to be the Elder Council. Next we have some Lorien Spearmen, looks to be 2 units there. Lorien Swordmasters, 2 units. Kindred of Celeborn, Watchers of the Golden Wood. Kindred of Celeborn, unlike any other unit in Reforged, fires a tri-shot. So make sure there's a little bit of distance between them and their prey, and make sure you're shooting at a blob because you can hit multiple units at once with them. Next we have Watchers of the Golden Wood. Best unit in Reforged, accuracy is almost second to none, rivaled only by the Goldhelm NUR and Elders of the Elven King. But the accuracy will never let you down as long as the unit is in loose formation and maybe not near a building or pushing a siege tower. I have noticed that the accuracy on these guys tends to sort of glitch out in those scenarios. Next we have Lorien Axemen, 3 units there. Some Lorien Archers, 2 units. And some Riders of the Golden Wood. So the Defender Cab's going to have a tough time facing up against these guys for sure. Next we have the final attacker, I believe. We have Beast Mode on 70. I have seen Beast a couple times in replays. We have some Quindi Glaymasters. We have some Evelyn Vinegard. 3 units there. 3 units of Evelyn Infantry. 3 units of Evelyn Marksmen. Quindi Bows, Quindi Stalkers, Lumbermen. 2 units of Nandor Glade Guard. And more Quindi Pikes, 1 unit there. Now over here, we also have some more Quindi Stalkers, a 2nd unit of them. And some more Lumbermen. Interesting that they're all the way out here, away from the rest of the army. But let's get this replay started. Enjoy! Now the big challenge for MSQ2 obviously is going to be the McQuinty Stalkers and the Rise of the Golden Wood. So we'll see how he copes. He does have 2 archer units of his own, archer cavalry units of his own. But Dorwinian already rivals that. And he's also got Lotharian's archer cav to deal with as well. So he's going to struggle a little bit there. His Camul's Dragolites will have a tough time as long as those guys still have ammunition. But for now it looks like we're a little ways off yet from an engagement. So we'll come back soon. I haven't forgotten about the Inlaterus Cav. We'll see how they go against their whatever target they go after. But see you soon. Okay guys, we're back. Rise of the Golden Wood firing into the Variag Mercenary Riders. Yeah, this circle formation doesn't really do them any good. Not against the Rise of the Golden Wood. Let's have a quick look at this. We've got a 2nd unit of Variag Mercenary Riders. The Riders have taken a few hits here, but they haven't gone down yet. We've got the Quindy Stalkers also shooting at him. And Mattis hasn't engaged with their cav just yet. I think that's the unit we see there on the left hand corner at the top. It's kind of interesting that Rise are going to go charging in. I didn't think they were out of ammunition. Now we got Lothar and Froggy approaching. See, Riders of Golemwood are pretty tough. Kamor's Dragonites are in hiding yet to reveal themselves. We've got the Lognarim trying to provide some support as well. Down to 30, these guys are down to 28. Okay, who we got here? Zombie Bunny sent up some Orc fodder, probably just to probe the area and try and sweep for any surprises. Mattis is keeping a tight lid on his cav. Doesn't want to move them at all until Zombie's army probably gets closer. Alright, we'll head back over here. MSQ2 is pretty much wasting his ammo, getting almost 0 hits. He probably should save his ammo and not bother. And that's exactly what he's doing. Good call. Crossbows might have a better shot, but it's a big if. I don't know. Still can't get over the fact that you can now upgrade them to the golden armor. That is really, really cool. They'll make taking them down much harder. I know I said that when someone died, but it doesn't count. I still think they're tough. They're not firing, which might be because they're out of range. This happened a little bit when I was playing with the Isengard crossbows the other day. Unfortunately, that match it crashed, so I couldn't use the replay. Oh, what we got here? Okay, we got Orc Archers going up against, the Rise of Brunnen. We've got some Olag High here. Zombie Bunny could make a big mistake charging at the Rise of Brunnen. As soon as he does that, we could see the Lancer Cap from there sweep in from the side and just swamp the Olag High and take out a lot of them. The trolls, as tough as they are vulnerable to heavy lancers. You'd be surprised how many can go down. You could lose a whole unit to them if you're not careful. Okay, so you got to credit Lama. He's switching targets after he weakened the first Orc Archer unit a little bit. Now he's trying to weaken the other one also a little bit. Now, they get to a point where an Archer unit can get so small you just don't have to worry about it, no matter how much ammo it has left, because it takes so long for them to fire the next volley and hit you. But we got Lama pulling back a little bit here. Okay, Y2K is getting closer. We got some archers at the ready, but they're not ready to start shooting. The units are in loose formation. Probably not ideal. Although Y2K did up the Hearthguard of Al-Mansur, they're probably worth shooting at. At least for a couple of volleys, just to try and weaken them a little bit. Okay, what we got here? Okay, Rise of Goldenwood got surprised here, it would seem, by the Kamul's Dragonites. Or maybe they're just out of ammunition and charged in. In any case, Kamul's Dragonites is destroying them. We got Lauren and Archers shooting them directly. Lauren Archers under fire from the Lognarim. Taking a few casualties. But MSQ2 did lose a few Dragonites there. Probably more than he would have liked. Oh, they're going to try and go for a charge. It's a bit of a risk. Although, yeah, this unit's pretty exposed, but they are uphill. And they're in loose formation. I think that will help. Oh, the Kindred of Celebrawn! Oh, that hit the Dragon Knights pretty hard. Mesquite probably wouldn't have been too happy with that. Okay, so we have some Pharazim Nobles. We have the Numenorian Vanguard. Okay, so yeah, Lord Well exposed them deliberately. We have Eldamir Lancers over here. Okay, yeah, Amaris hasn't shown their cab yet. This is Lord Wales' cab, which I didn't know he had. So yeah, Pharazim Swordmasters and Numenorian Vanguard. He's got to pick his targets. He can take out that Orc Fodder unit, maybe. But if he's going to attack, he should attack. He's in range of the archers here, and his cab is taking damage. Which he shouldn't really expose them to, not unless he's going to send them into battle. That just serves the attackers, doesn't serve his purpose at all. Now this is interesting. Maris could charge in, possibly, their cav, and take out the general here of Y2K. It's pretty exposed. Numenorian warriors could take out the general too. I think they're going to try to. Yeah, they're trying. Still, given that there's a general on offer, way out ahead of the spearmen, it's possible that he could get the jump on him and take him out. So if Lama doesn't do that, I think he's missed a huge opportunity. What is the Lord Dale doing putting these Pharazim nobles over here? Alright. Seems a little pointless. At Sauron's Will, we've got Blackguard, so what are the Riders of Brunnen up to now? Okay, they're shooting at Sauron's Will. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty vulnerable to arrow fire. You want to be careful. What was Lord Whale thinking? He pulled out at the last second. See, that's just weird. They should fire at the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. These guys will be a greater threat to their defense later. He should weaken them now while he can. Doesn't have to kill them all, but it just has to weaken them a little bit so when they try to push, they'll go down much faster because they're damaged already. Well, there's only only lost half that unit. Wow, Y2K being insanely brave with his general. That is crazy. Why doesn't Loma seize this opportunity and take him out? I've never seen anyone put his general in the front so close to the battle line. What's he shooting at? They're going after the Imladris sentries. We've got Seafarers and Endemos. Lord Whale could also take out the general. while the units aren't taking them out is a huge mystery to me. And the general's relatively protected where he is. Maybe the 19 warriors could get a shot on him, I don't know. But damn, that's a damn shame that they don't take advantage of that. Okay, this area is relatively defended. The other Gratz has been under fire from the Evelyn marksman. Lost a couple of units there. Strong crossbows not firing at all. Well, there's no units nearby really, except for the McQuinty Stalkers who charged in and took out a number of the Loknar in. Now they have their blades out, which says that they've probably ran out of ammunition already. We've got Lauren warriors here. Firing. Eastern crossbows could be firing to take these guys out. The terrain will make it difficult for them to get a hit. They still have their bows out though. Or at least some do. We've got Lauren and archers shooting at the Eastern crossbows over here. Yeah, they're targeting them. Okay. I wonder where the general is. Yeah, there he is. Oh. Jeez, Y2K has just put his general's head basically in a guillotine. All the attackers need to do is chop it off. But they're just not seizing it. He's right there. I don't know why Y2K isn't doing this, but so Y2K is doing this. But you know, he's lucky that the defenders aren't seizing the opportunity for what it is. And losing your general is a big hit to your army, but they're just not taking him out. We've got defender cav all over the place, but they're yet to really engage. The zombie bunny doesn't probably want to move forward, because he knows there's all this cav out here waiting for him. As soon as he passes and heads towards the city, he's got to worry about these guys in his rear. Of course, we've still got all this Matterus cav here too that hasn't been activated yet. And we have 19 warriors over here for some reason, but they're out of the picture altogether. But they said no purpose being stationed there. Adunein the archers also in the area. Looks like Y2K pulled back his general. Damn shame. Okay, Beast is actually the first player to go in, really at all. Okay, Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen trying to throw their daggers, but the Lorien archers are going to get into their faces. Now you got MSQ2 manoeuvring his crossbows. I'm surprised he's sending in his Camille Shadowguard. His crossbows could have got a lot of nice hits here on the Lorien Axemen. Now he's using his Camille Shadowguard to outflank the Axemen, of course. That makes sense. But I thought it might have been safer for him to use his crossbows. Well, he is, but not from the position that I thought he was going to do that from. Okay, we've got Leitner in firing on the Watchers of the Golden Wood. Now Beastie is running his men right through the Watchers of the Golden Wood, which is under fire currently from MSQ2, so he's going to get all the secondary hits here he doesn't intend. Like he's getting hits down multiple different units because the players charged through those units, through the one that's currently under fire. So that's really, really good for MSQ2. He got a lot of free hits here that he definitely wasn't intending on. Okay, things are happening here. Looks like Lord Wales under a lot of pressure in the centre. Yep, the Trumpster has moved up. We have some Belliger footmen here and some Numeran Shield Guard. Some Seafarers and Endermoss here could be here to take out the men-at-arms, but I don't see them anywhere nearby. We've got some Rural Guard here. Seafarers over there. We also have some Sentinels. And Lord Wales is bolstering his defence with another unit of Shield Guard. I think he's put him into a shield wall formation. It's definitely the right thing to do here. We'll ensure they keep the enemy back for longer than they normally would. Got some Numeran cohorts standing by. Got Adunein marksmen here. Royal Guard's not firing at the moment. What have we got here? Rise of Brunnen firing. Where are they firing at? Okay, they're firing the Orc Javelins. Yeah, probably a good idea. The Temple Guard is pretty good. They could be used here to take out a lot of the Riders of Brunnen. That's one less thing to worry about. And the zombie bunny moves forward. That's how I like to tend to use the Temple Guard to take out enemy cav. They're pretty accurate. And because our armor piercing needs to take down the cavalry much faster. But look, zombie bunny clearly had used his orc fodder to act as a barrier, so he should be moving his army forward towards Y2K86s right now. I don't know why he's sticking around this area with all his army. He's clearly built himself a path, he's just got to use it. But I'm not sure why he's waiting. He doesn't have that far to go. Once he's here, his army will be protected by Y2K spearmen. And Y2K is obviously conscious now of a possible cav threat. That's why he structured this defense this way. And I suppose the attackers could go all the way around, but there's no point because Y2K has also put a bunch of garrison footmen back here to block this path as well. There's a small gap cav could get around theoretically. Now we've got Minhir sharpshooters here. Now, notice Guardian's under fire from the sharpshooters. He's going to send in his Swords of Rivendell, and he probably should. But is he trying to retreat them or send them into battle? Alright, so where are the archers? We've got Elder archers and Norrentino archers all mixed in together. That's a little bit out of place. I'm surprised that the archers set up here on the side of the hill. We could be firing at the sharpshooters as well. There's some seafarers nearby sent over from Lord Whale. I mean, Lamo has to sort of step up this defense here. You can't let the attackers get through here. Otherwise, Lord Whale can easily be outflanked and then MSQ2 will follow. And they got to have time to withdraw to the main citadel in the event they have to. I mean, there's 2 choke points up here, which is pretty good. At least there's not one. But yeah, each defender has got to sort of make sure that the attackers can't just break through and swamp and outflank his allies. And this is interesting. MSQ2 has Loknar Rim that could fire directly into the backs here of Beast's infantry, but he's not doing it. He's using his Dragon's Wrath crossbow, it looks like. Who's he shooting? Okay. Looks like he's trying to fire at the Morpini Glade Masters. It's a decent target, and the general is in it. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like he's hitting the general as of yet. But the Glade Masters are getting pretty bladed up here, and that's not good for Beast. It's probably time to get these guys out of there. You see, MSQ2 has moved up the Dragon's Wrath a little bit, possibly to try and get them all to fire. Okay, now the whole unit is loading up now. Now, if Beast doesn't get these guys out of here immediately, his unit is toast. Oh, MSQ2 switched targets in favour of getting more kills instead of taking out the general unit. Jeez, I was lucky for Beast. Hindra Celeborn returning fire. Hitting MSQ2 pretty hard. And now the Dragon's Wrath crossbows are under fire. We've got Camille's chosen and sent into the fight. Looks like the Seafarers already used their javelins because they're already in the battle. Yeah, no, they're cool. I love the shields too. Looks like they have some sort of sapphire jewel in the middle. Not bad. Looks like we've got a crossbow unit that's out of ammunition. Why doesn't MSQ2 take out this? You could take out the unit of Morpindi bows, you could take out the units of Morpindi pikes. I don't know why he's not doing it. And Beast is exposing his units to him, he should be seizing the opportunity. We've got Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen here. I don't know what they're shooting at. Firing or what? What are they trying to hit? Okay, Camille's chosen is falling back. Okay, MSQ2 should fire his crossbows or retreat. The enemy's breaking through here. If he wants to turn the tide, he's got to do it now. Crossbows firing in the side, that'll help. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's got the attackers dead to rights here, but he's just not using that unit.
We have bled the enemy badly. They have only half their men left.
His units are being swamped here. He's got to start turning this around. He's got the ability to do it, he's got to do it now. Lord Well shoring up his defense. Adunein is not getting through here anytime soon. Okay, Leonard's brought up his archers. Looks like he's slowed down Carlin's assault. So Well sent up a couple of units to store Y2K. Zombie Bunny's got some units over here now. And he's got the Nazgul here too. That's interesting. We've got the Royal Guard here. But they could still have ammunition. Carlin did get in their ranks and they draw out their spears in response. Head back over. MSQ2, you gotta tell me what you're thinking, putting your Dragon's Wrath crossbows there and not using them. What was your plan? I really want to know. The like Sauron room heading up. The Backlight Sapphire Blazeman probably should be brought in too here. If you're not going to use them, you should have withdrawn them. I mean, they've been under fire from the Kindred Caliber for some time. And now they're under fire from the McQuinty Stalkers. It's good to see the Camille's Chosen still alive. Okay, well, Sauron broke that unit. MSQ's 2's defense here held. Well done to him. Thought he might be in a bit of strife there myself. I still think he's got Beast General here dead to rights, and he could have taken a lot of Beast elite units as well. But Shadowbow's being brought up. Yeah, Lord Whale's pretty fine here. It's over here that's a little bit nervous for the defenders. So it looks like they're getting overwhelmed. We've got archers from Dale with their bows out, not firing. We've got Elderly archers over here with ammunition, not firing either. I mean, you better have a plan to hold the attackers in place here. We've got Adunein Shadowbows here. We're shooting at the Guetho trackers a little bit. Okay, looks like Shadowbows have changed targets. Royal Guard's getting some good hits here. Okay, we're almost halfway through this. Nura and Kohol getting in the way. The Royal Guard to protect them. Probably time for Royal Guard to fall back a little bit, set up another position, and then fire in. Same goes for the Adunein Shadowbows. Probably time for these guys to fall back a little bit. We've got NATO sentries being brought up, but more defenders are needed to hold that line to make sure the other two allies don't get outflanked. They need to send over the Narrow Sentinels. Or actually put them in here because it looks like Arthur's trying to break through. Yeah, they're breaking through and trying to follow up the rest of the line. So Sentinels are needed now in there. Crossbows 26. They've taken a beating. Well, they've lost half their men. We also have crossbows. They still have ammunition too. MSQ2 is holding comfortably for now. I think he's even brought out the Glademasters further into the open. MSQ2, you had him. At least I think you had him. I think they're still in range. If I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. Looks like Zombie sent over some Orc Generals as well. So Zombie's army is getting around here. Also, Lord Wales Cavalry is also getting around. They're over here now too. Trump's just got his Forest Iron Knights there. Let's have a look. Ah, Lord Wales he's lost micro on him, he's not paying attention.
The enemy warlord lies dead.
Finally, Y2K's general is taken out. I think he should have been taken out much sooner, judging from the moves that Y2K made. Okay, yep, that definitely got Lord Wales' attention. And Pharism Soul Masters will do well in melee. It's an Numenorian unit.
Only half the enemy force remains between us and victory.
Pharism levels down to 19. They did a nice job taking out the Knights. We've got Morquini Stalkers coming in, but they're an archer unit first, melee cav second. Not the best. What we got here? Yep, we do have Gratho Rochador. And they're down to 16. So it looks like they had some decent cap charges there. Took out a number of the footmen. Maybe when their back was turned. Adunein Lancers over here. Charging to the Orc fodder. We've got Recon Solider coming in trying to shut him down. Rochador's not coming in. Y2K should probably just move up the rest of his army, Zombie Bunny included, just to this point here, and just use the ground gas foot. There's a shield guard to basically shut down that cav threat, so the rest of their friendly units can move forward and focus on the defenders. Now the Black Guard probably should be saved until later, not being sent in right now. They do no good, they're a pushing unit first, melee second, in my opinion. Adunein captains I have no problem sending in at all. Especially against Eastron crossbows. MSQ2 left himself a little bit exposed here. The Varag mercenary riders probably should be charged in here to try and save his crossbow units. Oh, they're firing. Hindra Caliber being targeted by the Dragon's Wrath Guild. Hey, whatever works. Two brave soldiers left from the cohort unit.
Remains between us and victory.
Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen could fire on the general. But they won't. Another chance missed. Olog High broke through, smashed through Lord Wales' defence. Lord Wales still has a lot of men here. It looks like the Narrow Sentinels got gutted. There's only 5 left. He's got units here still fighting. Temple Guard here from Zombie Bunny. It's funny to say every time. Both are Rochador. Tracking and harassing the attackers at the back. Now, looks like Natus Cav is just sort of going to try and finish off this Orc fodder unit. And they're broken. Again, it's probably a good idea for your let your cast sort of chase after and finish off any broken units if they can. It helps them level up faster, which means they'll be greater in attack, greater in defense, maybe even greater in speed. I'm not really sure if the speed is a factor that increases when they get another chevron. But obviously the more chevrons a unit has, the more deadlier it is. Kindred Carbon down 22. So everybody's just coming to his friend's aid, finish off those guys, and then they all can focus on the final defense here. It is 72 to 71. It's the first time I've actually called the percentage this time in this match. We've got the Adunein up here, so we've got a lot of deadly units still here. I don't think we've actually seen the Dragon's Breath cannon fire. I haven't heard it being fired. It's like, Luke, use the Force, Luke. The hands aren't really touching. They're pushing it with the Force. I would have thought you get a Jedi reference in a Reforged game. Alright guys, we have the McQueenie Stalkers come around the back here. They're going to break any second. Yep, they broke. So they try being a little bit sneaky. That unit's just broke there. We've got some Rise of the Brunnen, what's left of the Great Rochador, and Adunein Lancers just waiting outside the city. Probably looking for the right time to charge in. Y2K is ready for it. He's got the Warlords of Time, got that, and the Greenwood Gas blocking them off and coming around this way anyway. Got some Florentine Knights also blocking off, or guarding this path, I should say. I wouldn't say blocking, I think. Matters if they wanted to, could just charge in that direction and swamp those forces. And there's no one guarding this entrance, so they can just run around and get through here pretty easily. Whatever works for them. Okay, we've got their trebuchet just throwing rotting meat. And we also have some Guatho trackers moving up. And Grand Gas and Spearmen. Just harassing MSQ2's cab, I think. Oh, he's going to get him out of there. After all. We've got Temple Guard ammo coming in. Firing on the Guatho Adunein. A really good target. We took out a few of them. Let's put the Blammo to withdraw them. Try and get him out of the reach of the Temple Guard. He's got to worry about them later too. MSQ probably should target the Black Guard here with his crossbows. The RA unit that he wants to watch out for and try and take out if possible. Certainly Doom Shadowbows were trying to fire, but then they stopped. Raz are charging in. So he just bumped him. Okay, MSQ tried to use his Dragon's Breath cannon to take out a bunch of the Dorwinian forces, but this building saved their lives. Probably should halt their fire, that can't work. We also have some God Helen, I don't think I called them out before. Second unit of Varric mercenaries did charge on these guys before, during the break. Took out a bunch of them the second time around. And we've got Seafarers here. They have their javelins out. But I'm not sure what their plan is. Are they going to take out off Orange General or what? Looks like it. Okay, there goes a lot of them. And I think that's it. He has to pull back. He still has ammunition, but he just had to pull back. Well, Orange General's pretty bloodied up. Don't think it'll last that long in combat. It is 75 to 76. Seafarers should probably win this easy against the Breathbow trackers. Got some real gas and spearmen, but they're wavered and exhausted, and they also lost their general, so MSQ2 should send in another unit just to sort of break them and wipe them out. And here comes the Camille's Chosen, probably to do just that. One guy just said, bloody hell. I still don't want to take out that general. And that's curious if I should just send in the Camille's Chosen and be done with it. Okay. I think they're going to go after the Temple Guard. Alright, they're going after the Blackguard after all. Also, Zombie Bunny General's in this unit. And not in the Nazgul unit that we saw earlier. I think the Nazgul's over there. No, that's Sauron's will. Okay, crossbows taking out pretty much all the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Nicely done. Orc javelins, they've used up all their jabbies and just out of ammunition. Orc archers are broken. This is a strange attack. They're sort of setting up units one at a time, and that's not really paying off for them. There needs to be better communication here between the attackers. The Adunein marksmen, yes, coming in. Use the all their ammunition. Trying to get by the like Sauron Rim. That's not happening. We've got Eastron crossbows. I didn't see the Elvish General fall. He must have moved it somewhere. Where did he go? He's here. What the hell's he doing here? He's going for the Dragon's Breath cannon. Orwell's charging after him now. But they're shaken, they're winded, and the crew here is gone. So I'm very confused with why he did this. There's the Dragon's Breath artillery crew. Okay, McQuindy bows firing on the defending forces. Other than the archers loading up. It is 78 to 80. They're shooting at an invisible unit right here. Possibly the Adunein Shadowbows. See, the embassy's got the high ground. They're relatively protected. I don't know why he's racing them to get away from the enemy fire so quickly. Royal Legions chasing after Reforged. Can he get away? Is there anywhere he can go? No. This is the end of the road. One way or another, Froggy's general is not getting back across this bridge. Now, I suppose the only benefit of doing this is he is taking away an elite unit here of Nimnor away from the front lines. Now, the Dragon's Breath Cannon could get some nice hits here on the Minihira Sharpshooters. There is an attacking block here, it's all bunched up. There's the Adunein Shadow Bows, so I wonder what the elderly archers were shooting at before. Well, cannon's firing at somebody. Second bolt just missed. I think the artillery just broke the Wardwell's unit though, unfortunately. So it didn't work out too well for him there, that one. Quinny Pikes could be in trouble here. Zombies setting up a unit Blackguard of Barad-dûr, but with no support. Like no Temple Executioners, no Nazgul, nothing. I don't know if he's got any more Sauron's Will. The Olog High here could be helpful. Okay, Battle of Sapphire Blazeman firing in now too. That's the elite javelin unit of Doom. You see a lot of them going down there. Very, very nice. Dragon's Wrath Crossbowmen. There's some Pharazim Swordmasters here. MSQ2's got to be careful. These crossbows are dangerously close to the Olog High. Olog High probably will take it out. Hopefully Lord Wells on top of it and sends his Swordmasters into battle.
Brave warriors have killed our foe's general. Now his men will fear us.
Okay, Froggy's general's finally taken out. Dragon's Wrath crossbows tearing it up. Pharazim Swordmasters should stay there to protect them. Jeez, Dragon's Wrath cannon wildly inaccurate there. Temple Executioners coming around the bend.
It is coming for us!
There's no troops here. Okay, I've got Eldamie Lancers coming to the rescue.
Mightiest Khan, only half of our force remains.
Crossbows should do something here. Turn around, fire at the Temple Executioners, maybe. Dragon's Red Cannon not firing, Temple Executioners coming around. We've also got Nazgul coming in. The Dragon's crossbows should be firing at the Nazgul. Oh, they're going to try. It's not going to be. It's too late. In garden mode, maybe? We'll see. Nah, too late. Nazgul's tearing them up. MSQ2 is trying to save him.
Broken. Watch how these weaklings run. Hunt them down.
He's got a limited window here to use his Dragon's Wrath crossbows. Okay, crossbows, will they have time? Here comes the footman. I think they'll have time. No, he's going to get him out of there. He's just going to run him around. We've got Royal Legion coming around to outflank the enemy. Not a bad idea. A couple of them fell over there. How'd that happen? These footmen here getting destroyed by the crossbow. It's too bad they can't fire. Oh, jeez.
It is coming for us.
Probably should be aiming at Y2K's men there. Or the wardens. That cannon's proven to be a big liability so far in this battle. High could take out the crossbow. Okay, then he's sent into the fight. Hollow Pike probably should be charged in here. Firing the cannon's a bit of a risk. I think we've got the God Helm NUR here. Yes, we do. Yeah. God Helm and Eldamir archers firing in. It's definitely helping things out here. 87 to 90. That's good. I think down to 6. No, down to 5 now. Also notice to stop firing. Hopefully they're out of ammunition, because there should be no reason that they should stop. Ah, firing into the Warns of the North. Okay, there goes Lord Wales General there. Ooh, was that good or was that bad? Not to know. Adunein Pikeman coming up the hill. It is 89 to 91. Over here. Adunein Range is being harassed by the Riders of Brunnen. It's interesting. I think there isn't too much of notice cav left. See, Lama could be firing into Adunein's forces right here and now, but he's not doing it. But the cannon thankfully is making up for it. Oh, he broke the pikeman. And the pikemen here are wavering. Just got to put the archers here on the hilltop, which he's done just that. Lama's already ahead of it. But The real question is, what will they shoot at now? We're targeting the Matron gatekeepers here. Strange choice, considering you're out of ammunition. Oh, nice. But maybe they're trying to target the Nazgul instead. That makes more sense. Nazgul down to 4. There's Temple Guard there. The Nazgul aren't that much of a threat when they're on their ass. Still one left. Another enemy archer's out of ammunition. I think maybe the Dragon's Breath cannon has finally run out too. So it is 91 to 94.
Badly. They have only half their men left.
See, if both the Arthane can get through here quickly, they can fold up the Adunein pike and easily outflank him. Pikes are only good when they're facing the front. You attack them from the side or the rear, the unit will crack like an egg. You've got Dragon's Breath artillery that somehow got around the enemy and attacked the pikemen from behind. Proving to be very effective. Adunein range is down to 3. The God Helm didn't let them get anywhere near close to be used.
Brave warriors have killed our foe's general. Now his men will fear us.
Yeah. The zombie bunny just lost his general. The God Helm's getting to the fight. It's 93-97. This battle is fallen out of the attacking hands. Looks like we will have a defending victory here. But Lamo did lose his general, and Lord Whale has lost his general. Now, we haven't seen MSQ2's general die yet. He was in the artillery, and that's where he still is. But I think it's over. We have a defending victory. So we'll fast forward it to the end. Okay. There goes Arthanein's general. And a great victory it was. MSQ2 getting 2,361 kills. I, Lamo, 2,630, and Lord Welcome, and 2,246. So, really nice defense and a great victory to them. Zombie Bunny, 1,033. Y2K, 86. Got 765. I think Y2K could have been really taken out much earlier. But, yeah, the defenders just missed those opportunities to take out the general. He was very, very exposed. And so, yeah, I think that's a big missed opportunity there. Also, I think that Beast General 2 could have been taken out much sooner by the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. I mean, MSQ2 already proved that he could hit them, and he had that unit dead to rights the whole time, but he just didn't shoot him. So I think those units also could have been taken out much sooner. Maybe this battle could have also been finished a bit sooner as well. It had MSQ2 taking out Beast General, Lamo taking out Y2K's General. But, you know, that's just what happened. So, Trumpster got 588, Froggy 677, and Beast on 655. So looking at MSQ2's kill count, the Dragon's Breath Cannon 155, Dragon's Breath Crossbows 120, Eastron Crossbowmen 168, 187, and 142. The Kumul's Shadowguard got 93 and 133, Dragon's Breath Guildsmen 129 and 90, Kumul's Shadowbows 256, And Loke Narin ranged from 87 to 145. Camille's Chosen 81, Dragon Knights didn't do so well on 37. Loke Silent Rim 152 and 72. And Varied Mercenary Riders got 97, the other one got 43 unfortunately. But the rest of the units did good to excellent, I'd say. So, thank you to MSQ2 for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.